Are you curious about what your cervical mucus is trying to tell you? In this video, we'll reveal the secrets of cervical mucus and show you how to use it to your advantage for family planning and reproductive health. Get ready to unlock the mysteries of cervical mucus in this exciting video. Cervical mucus, also known as cervical fluid, is a natural secretion produced by the cervix of the female reproductive system. It plays a vital role in fertility and conception by facilitating the movement of sperm towards the egg. In this video, we will discuss the characteristics, functions, and various types of cervical mucus, as well as its role in fertility tracking and women's health. Characteristics of cervical mucus. Cervical mucus is a clear or whitish fluid that is produced by the cervix. Its texture, consistency, and amount vary depending on the stage of the menstrual cycle. The following are the characteristics of cervical mucus during the different stages of the menstrual cycle. Menstruation. During menstruation, the cervix is closed, and there is very little cervical mucus present. Follicular phase. During the follicular phase, which is the first half of the menstrual cycle, cervical mucus is usually thick, sticky, and opaque. It may be difficult to observe or absent altogether. Ovulation. Around ovulation, cervical mucus becomes thin, stretchy, and clear, similar to raw egg whites. This is known as fertile cervical mucus, and it helps sperm to survive and travel towards the egg. Luteal phase. After ovulation, cervical mucus becomes thick and sticky again. This is a less fertile time in the menstrual cycle. Functions of cervical mucus. Cervical mucus has several essential functions in the female reproductive system. These include lubrication. Cervical mucus provides lubrication for the vagina and the cervix, making intercourse more comfortable. Sperm transportation. Cervical mucus helps to transport sperm through the cervix and into the uterus, increasing the chances of fertilization. Sperm survival. Cervical mucus provides a nourishing environment for sperm, protecting them from the acidic environment of the vagina and allowing them to survive for several days. Barrier function. Cervical mucus also serves as a barrier to prevent bacteria and other harmful microorganisms from entering the uterus. Types of cervical mucus. There are several types of cervical mucus that women may observe during their menstrual cycle. These include dry. During the dry phase, there is no cervical mucus present, and the cervix feels dry and closed. Sticky. Sticky cervical mucus is thick, tacky, and difficult to stretch. It may be opaque or cloudy in appearance. Creamy. Creamy cervical mucus is thicker and more creamy in texture than sticky cervical mucus. It may be white or yellow in color and may be more abundant than sticky mucus. Egg white. Egg white cervical mucus is clear, stretchy, and similar in texture to raw egg whites. It is the most fertile type of cervical mucus and indicates ovulation is approaching. Watery. Watery cervical mucus is thin, clear, and resembles water. It is also a fertile type of cervical mucus, although less fertile than egg white mucus. Brown or pink. Brown or pink cervical mucus may occur at the beginning or end of the menstrual cycle and is often a sign of old blood mixed with cervical mucus. Cervical mucus and fertility tracking. Cervical mucus can be a useful tool for tracking fertility and timing intercourse for conception. By observing the changes in cervical mucus throughout the menstrual cycle, women can identify their most fertile days and increase their chances of becoming pregnant. The following are some ways to track cervical mucus for fertility. Observing cervical mucus changes. Women can observe the changes in their cervical mucus by checking its texture, color, and amount daily. They can record their observations on a chart or app to identify patterns and determine their most fertile days. Using ovulation predictor kits. Ovulation predictor kits, OPKs, measure the levels of luteinizing hormone, LH, in urine, which typically surges around ovulation. When used in conjunction with cervical mucus observations, OPKs can help women pinpoint their fertile window. Tracking basal body temperature. BBT basal body temperature is the lowest temperature reached by the body during rest, usually in the morning before getting out of bed. BBT typically rises slightly after ovulation, indicating that ovulation has occurred. Thanks for tuning in today. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest uploads. And if you have any questions or comments about today's topic, feel free to leave them down below. We love hearing from our viewers. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.